Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is a bit late in the month, but I still haven't done my finished pages video for the month of June, so I thought this would be a good time to do it. I am sorry I didn't go on the stream this Sunday because my headache was really terrible, so I had to cancel. But it's better now, so I thought let's do a video. I didn't do that much, not the same amount of pages as I did last month, but I think I did 15. Let me count. No, I don't have to count, I just can check. No, I did 14 pages. But before I get started, I have to show you something. I cannot help myself. Let me switch to the big screen because then you don't have to see me all the time. I have a couple of sets of the Languo gel pens. Really happy with those. Some people love them. Some people think the quality is not that great, but I am really satisfied about them. I was going through Shine, and no, I was going through TikTok, and I saw something go by, and I thought, oh, I need to check that out. I need to make some room because this is going to be very big. And they offer what they call the Master Edition gel pens. It's the 0.6 nib. And I thought, well, it's not that really expensive. I think I paid 49 euros. And it arrived today. Let it just say that if there is ever has been a prize for packaging, Languo is going to win this, because let me get the box. I thought, oh my goodness, what a big box for a couple of gel pens. Wait, it's heavy. Let's see if I can fit it in frame. Yeah, I can fit it in frame. This is the box that it was in an outer box, so I did get a brown cardboard box. And thought, oh, that's big. And maybe usually they do a bigger box than it's necessary. But I opened it up and this came out. And again, I thought, oh my, that is a big box. It is a bit dense because it came from somewhere far, far away. And as you can see, it's 168 pens and 162 colors. Do we need them all? No, I don't think so. But I love to show you before you purchase something. Then I open the box. Let me see if I can make this. Yes, I can. And for camera purposes, I already took the bubble wrap out because it was all covered in a bag of bubble wrap. And then this came out. Okay, this is really interesting. So let me take this out of the big box. Put this to the side. Gosh, it's so enormous. Don't fall off. So these are 168 pens. And it's double-sided because here is the other side. I hope you can see it because of the glare. You can carry it around like a handbag. Yeah, it is see-through, as you can see, and there are 2 clips on each side. And you can open them up, and they're really placed really neatly in this bag. All beautiful in color order. I will get one out. As you can see, right now it does have a number on them. Not the color name, but it does have a number. So let me take one next to it and you can see the difference. Yeah, this is MY202 and this is MY, you cannot see because I'm really low, 201. And I cannot zoom you in because otherwise this does not get in frame. So it does have color numbers. And you can easily put this back and just put the clip and the pen stays in. But I thought, well, it's a weird, really weird constructed bag. Why are there two flaps? One on the front and one on the side. And here comes the big surprise, folks. Look. Sorry for the noise. You can... I have never seen this before in my life. But you can take them apart. There's Velcro on the back. So you can see this is the back. There is a swatch chart in here. Sorry about my enthusiasm, but this is something I get really enthusiastic about. So if you are in the market for gel pens and you are a fan of the Languo and you want to complete your entire set all at once, go to Shine, find this one. Take a good look at the pictures that you have, the one with the bag. There are a couple of blacks, I think 4 blacks. Every pen that is sold separately. You can even adjust the straps. And when you're done, you just put the two neatly on each other again. I've never seen this in my life. And you have just one bag. It's brilliant. Well, a girl can get happy for with the smallest things, and this is one of them. As you can see, oh, this makes me so happy. I don't know why. I might sound a bit greedy, but I love this. So, little side note, I'm so sorry. I had to share this with you, and I didn't want to do a separate video for it. But let's do what we came here for. And that's the completed pages of the month of June. Gosh, I'm so sorry about this, but I couldn't contain myself anymore. I had to share this. All right. What did I do? Yes, think, Yolanda, think. Japanese Mythology Special, a book by Coloring Heaven. And I did this one on the stream. For the most part, finished it off camera. I usually stream on Sunday, and I did Ibisu, and it is a cheerful god of fishermen, commerce, and good fortune. Really nice, bright, lovely. I didn't put the date in the corner. I always put the date in the corner because the tags usually fall off. Based it with alcohol markers, mostly a hoo-hoo. I'm trying to find my schedule, and I shaded it with color, and I did the shorts also with some gel pens, not from this set, but I did it with gel pens. So love how he turned out. Such a nice bright page. I did put the sun in myself because it was a whole blank background. I thought that was a bit boring. This was really fun to do, and it was a really fun stream. All right, next up. Frogs and Friends Coloring Book by Chris Reiniek. Every month I join the hashtag hosted by Max Coloring Corner and Amanda Colors. And the hashtag is hashtag Frogs and Friends Color Along. And we did this page. And this is kind of an experiment. I wanted a big contrast in the cloud. Kind of when you see a dark cloud coming and a little bit of sunshine going through it. So I love the result. And of course, the little froggy in the plane. These are really simple alcohol marker pages. And for me, it is a change of pace from the intricate pages. The page for this month I showed you in my coloring plans, but that's this one. It's the farmer page. I call it the hillbilly page because I love that. And I love this one with the little flies and the little worm. So this is going to be a fun page to do. Next one, we've got Any Day. Also a hashtag I do every month, filling up this book, hosted by Amanda Colors. I still had a catch-up page to do, so I did 2 pages in this book. And this is my catch-up page. And because it is summer, I did a summer page, a whole, I think this was one of the winter pages that I missed, and I did it in summer, so I made it a bit more summery than a Christmas page. So what did I use? Ohuhu markers for a base and Prismas for the shading. I always use Prismas because I have a fixed color combination for any. And the second page was the original page for the month of June. It's this one, and what I did with this one is I made it a see-through swing, so it's like she's in a kind of a netting. So I had to draw some bush and make it go further in, but I really liked how this turned out. I love this one. Also, Ohuhu markers, little bit of shading with Prismas, and she was all done. So great page, fun page to do any day by Morgan O'Brien. All right, this book, Flower Fairies, this is a book by, I always seem to forget, Cicely Mary Barker. I'm so sorry. This was a whip from the month of May. I did not finish this one, so I tried to finish it this month. And here she is. I also put this one on Instagram. And what did I use? Oh, yes, I use Chromaflow pencils, gel pens, a little bit of black jelly roll, acrylic white marker, and some, yes, let me think, gelatos. Yeah, gelatos. And I was really hesitant about the background because this is beautiful yellowy paper. And first of all, I thought, well, I'm going to keep it without the background, but I did a little bit of like she is on a surface, but actually I had left the background away. I like how this one turned out. I love practicing my pencil work because I do a lot of alcohol markers. So I love doing this with pencils. So I'm actually falling in love again with pencils. This is the Flower Fairies by Cicely Mary Barker. Symphony of Cute Animals, gorgeous book by Kanoko Egusa. Also a page that I did on the stream. I think Jess from Coloring Bumblebee picked this one out to do on the stream. And it is the summary cocktail page. I used my Tim Holtz watercolor pencils for this one. I love working with those. So, and actually this is the third page I did in this book, and every page I already did with the Tim Holtzes. So I think it's going to be kind of a tradition to use the Tim Holtzes in this book. Love how the paper holds itself. Did a little bit of shading with Chromaflows, and really nice and bright page. So love to do that. And again, this was a really fun stream. So ladies, thank you all for your company while I was doing this page. Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Egusa. I joined a couple of months ago the Instagram group of for the Life of Witches color along. So every month they pick a page to do in this book, and last month it was this page. To be honest, yeah, I hoped this turned out differently. So I was not satisfied with how these little butterflies turned out, the glow of the butterflies turned out. So I went on TikTok and found a different technique. So I'm going to try that the next time. But I love the color of her hair. It's a bit reddish brown. It's alcohol markers and acrylic paint pen. Is there some? Let me see if there are gel pens in there. No gel pens. So it was a simple but really satisfying page to do. So I loved it. And next month we are going to do, oh, let me see if I grab it, this page for July. I have no idea how to tackle this because at first I thought, oh well, I take an alcohol marker, go over the entire thing and then color the details in with gel pens. That is a possibility. Or I can do all the detailing individually with pencil or maybe gel pens. I don't know yet. So it's going to be a challenge, this one, but really had fun. It's a fun group. So Life of Witches by Yuziku. Matchstick Mouse, a big adventure coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. I had a buddy color with the lovely Chelsea, and we're going to do a second page. And I had so much fun doing this page. I'm gonna move my book so I can show you her beautiful page. Yeah, I love it how she pictured the Dutch tulip fields with the mill, and she did a wonderful job. I chose a different direction. I went for a Delft blue monochromatic page. And I don't know if you know, it is a tradition. It comes from Delft, and they paint china in a blue color. It's all blue. So I wanted to do the Dutch scenery in Delft blue, and only Matchstick Mouse and Little Worm are like the focal point and really sticking out on this page. So I love doing this. It was really scary in the beginning because I never done this before, but I love how this turned out. So Chelsea, thank you so much for doing this buddy with me, and I looking forward to doing this month's page. Gonna be fun. All right, next one. Maria Troll's Universe. This is a book that is part of the membership. I have 3 tiers for membership, and the second tier I have picked 5 books, and every month we do a page from a different book. And last month it was Maria Troll's Universe. This was an untouched book. I never colored in Maria Troll, so this was a new one for me, getting out of the comfort zone. And this is the page that we did. I used a color palette for this one. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I still have it tagged so I can show you. And this is the color palette I picked out. This is a little book that's called Practical Color Combinations. And I picked out this palette. Went a little bit off script, but it was a good guideline for me to keep focusing on these colors, because I tend to go off and use every color there is in the spectrum. But I think this turned out really nice. I love this one. I used, let me see, what did I use on this one? I think my Prismas, but I'm not really sure. There it is. Yeah, I used Prismas. So this was a really fun page to do. I'm so sorry for the interruption. What was I doing again? Yes, this page. Love the color combination, love the color palette. And I was looking at what pencils I used. I still didn't find them. Yeah, Prismas. Of course, Prismas. You can never go wrong with Prismas. So, stunning page and a beautiful book. So I'm really regretting that I haven't started coloring in Maria Troll's books sooner. So I'm definitely going to do that again. Next up, this is Nature's Magic. This is a book by Stratton Peterson. And this was a buddy color with the lovely Jess from Coloring Bumblebee. And we did this page. I'm gonna show you her page on this side. I love her color combination with the dark reds and the yellows. I chose a more purpley palette because I saw the page and I already had an idea because my mom has these in her backyard. I'm not gonna pronounce this in English. I'm not. I can't. In Dutch, we call it echinacea, so it's a difficult pronunciation with the ch. But in English, I cannot pronounce this. So I love, love, love what Jess did to the page. I used, gosh, what did I use? Where is it on my list? Yeah, if people don't know, I have a list where I put all my finished pages and the supplies that I used. For some reason, oh yeah, I used Albrecht Dürer's and no basing, of no shading, just simple Albrecht Dürer's. I love working with those. So and the paper held really well. It's a little bit crackly, but I love that sound. And a little bit of gold gel pen, and that this is a Signo, and some white accents with a acrylic paint pen. So Jess, thank you so much for this beautiful body color, and maybe in the future we can do another page. So this was Nature's Magic by Stratton Peterson. This one, 50 dragon themed miniatures by Camelia in Jakova. Also one, I do a early access video for the membership, and after a couple of days I will make it a public color along, and I did this page. These are for me are simple, easy coloring, only Ohuhu markers, but I love this one. Little bit of paint pen, some stars, and some accents on the flowers. But these are really quick, and I love the bright color palette. So this is the second page in this book, and I picked one for this month that I'm going to do. Yeah, it's going to be this one with the dragon fruit. So that's going to be fun as well. Well, a couple of more to go. This is a project book I'm doing with Jordi Colors and Juliet Colors, and every month one of us picks a page that we do. And let me see, yeah, we did the Guardian page, and let me put it to the side and show Jordi's and Juliet's page. Absolutely, both are stunning and gorgeous, and I love the difference between the different pages. That's why a body color is so fun to do. I used Ohuhus, of course. I did some shading with my Chroma Flows and some little accents with gel pens and acrylic paint pens. For next month, we are not going to do a page because some of you might know Jordi is moving countries, and she's moving back to the UK and doesn't have access to her book because that is going to be shipped, and it takes about 3 months. I think 3 months for her supplies to get there. And we started this together, we're going to end it together. So we put this one on hold for a while and waiting until Jordi gets her supplies. 3 more to go. Millie Murata's Animal Adventure. This was a buddy color with the lovely Zoe. And let's see, page we did. And I know Zoe's page is not done yet, so unfortunately, I cannot show her page yet. However, I know it's going to be a fantastic page. She enjoys this very much, coloring in the Millie Murata, and I enjoyed it as well. We were really reluctant to get started in a Millie Murata book because it is very zen doodly. But in hindsight, it's not it's actually quite fun to do. And we decided to do this page, the Bobcat page. I think I used chroma flows on this one as well. Let's see. Yes, I use chroma flows. Started out with the Bobcat first. I had a reference picture that I tried to follow, and after that it was just my own imagination. I did not think it needed a background. It's busy on its own, so I did not do any background. Let's see if I missed. No, oh no, it's my Pablo's. I'm so sorry. I used Pablo's. I didn't. Sometimes I'm so confused. I use Pablo's. Pencils did very well, and it's thick paper, but it's double-sided, so I don't want to ruin the page on the other side, so I'm not going to do markers. Maybe some watercolor mediums anytime, and I do cover this up because there is a picture on the other side, and I noticed that Pablo's do smudge a bit because my hands were blue after I finished the water. So, Animal Adventure by Millie Marotta. Zoe, I know you're gonna make a beautiful, beautiful page out of this one, so I cannot wait to see the finished result, and thank you so much for the body color. Mythographic Dragon Spell. This book, yeah, it's a popular book, and I planned on doing a body color with Vera from Vera Art, and it grew into something really big. We now have an Instagram group from about, I think there are 19 people in there. Every month we're going to pick a page. So Vera does a random page picker. She picks 3 pages, and then we just vote on the most popular one. But we already did the first one. Let me see. And that is the skull and the bunnies. What did I do? Yeah, basing alcohol markers and using my chroma flows again for some shading. Yeah, this is such a fun group to be in, and all the pages turned out really, 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 really beautiful. So this is a great book, and for next month we picked this page to do. That's the mouse guard page. There was already a lot of chatter on Instagram because this is a really, really busy page and we have no idea where to start. And that's a little bit normal with mythographic pages. So is it a vine, or is it string, or is it rope, or what is it? I have no plan yet for this one, but I'm sure a lot of the people that have joined the group have great ideas to do this page. So I need to think about this one. Mythographic Dragon Spell. And if you want to join, you have this book and you want to join, just send me a message on Instagram and I will add you to the group. Last but certainly not least, Mini Mania 1 by Gabby Wolf. Long time ago, we decided, we is Vera from Vera Art and myself, that we are going to do a body color in this book. And she picked the cake page. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. It's this page. I went for an unusual color palette, but I really, really love how this turned out. I knew I wanted to do a creamy cake, but I got a little bit stuck with the dish that it's on, so I went for a jade green, and I love this color. Really love this color. Very intricate page, lots of detail, especially with the little creatures on the cake. That's always difficult for me. I have a problem choosing color palettes, so now I have a kind of a, how you say that, a plan. So every time I use a color somewhere, like here, I pick 2 other spots to put it in. So as you can see here, his little pants are green, and there's green here, and there's green here. The other color green, it's in here, and it's in the little froggy. So I try to keep a little bit, tone down the amount of colors I'm using, and this actually works. So I had great fun. Let me show you Vera's page before I forget. Here is Vera's page. And again, she also did a fantastic job. Really loved how her page turned out. So Vera, thank you so much for your lovely body color. And maybe in the future we can do another one. That was Mini Mania Gabi Wolf. That's it, folks. A little bit longer than I have planned because of my enthusiasm about the Langro gel pen and especially the packaging. But if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you could take a little bit time to hit the like and subscribe button, it will be greatly appreciated. And have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.